Valentine's Kindness Rocks. Written by Sonica Ellis. Illustrated by FX in Color Studio. Dedication. To the little stars who brighten our world with kindness. This book is dedicated to you, the magical beings with hearts full of love and smiles that can light up the darkest days. May these pages inspire you to share kindness, joy, and laughter wherever you go. Because in your small acts of compassion, you hold the power to create a world that's as beautiful as your imagination. Just before the start of the new school year, a young girl named Clara moved from her small town to a large city. Clara missed the peace and quiet of her town. There, she had always enjoyed painting rocks and hiding them for people to find. Wanting to bring some happiness to her new city, Clara decided to paint kindness rocks for her new friends. One day, Clara was painting her rocks at school when her teacher saw what she was doing and asked her about it. In my old neighborhood, I painted rocks with messages of love and hope and hid them for people to discover, Clara explained. Clara's teacher was moved by this sweet act. With Valentine's Day coming up, Clara's teacher had an idea. Instead of making cards, the students would paint Valentine's rocks. The kids were thrilled about this new project. The day before Valentine's Day, the teacher came into the classroom carrying a bag full of smooth, round rocks. Clear the desks. Put on your painting shirts. Get your paints, brushes, and old newspapers, she said. Today, we're going to paint Valentine's rocks. The classroom was filled with chatter as the students talked about what they wanted to paint on the rocks. Each student was given 3 rocks. With all the fun the children were having, the day flew by. They left the rocks to dry overnight, feeling excited about what was to come. The next day, the students hid the painted rocks all over the school. Word of the Valentine's Day kindness rocks spread fast. Soon, everyone was looking for these hidden rocks of kindness. Even though there weren't enough rocks for everyone to find, other classes were inspired and painted their own Valentine's kindness rocks. This was so much fun! We should make a kindness rocks garden, said a classmate. Students can paint or take kindness rocks. I can't take credit for it, said Clara's teacher. This is who you should thank. She pointed to Clara. Clara was so happy. She felt good knowing she had brought a part of her old home to her new one. She rushed home to tell her parents and her sister Nora the wonderful news. As she shared with her parents what had happened at school, they beamed with pride.
Nice.
And that's how a small act of kindness from a girl named Clara created a wave of positivity, bringing happiness and togetherness to her new community in the big city. The end. Valentine's questions. What would you paint on your Valentine's kindness rock? Where would you hide your Valentine's kindness rock? Who would you give a Valentine's kindness rock to? What would you do if your friend was sad on Valentine's Day? Would you rather have a pepperoni and Skittles pizza or a cheeseburger with chocolate? How to paint Valentine's kindness rocks. What you will need: small rocks or pebbles, non-toxic acrylic paints, kid-friendly paintbrushes, non-toxic water-resistant clear sealant. Follow these steps. Number 1, clean the rocks and let them dry. Number 2, paint a base color on each rock and let it dry. Number 3, let kids paint hearts or write kind words on the rocks. Number 4, once dry, apply the sealant to protect the design. Remember, this activity should be supervised to ensure safety while handling the supplies.